When I put the people on,
Up to now it says there's nobody on live. Strange. Get more than that randomly. I haven't got the time wrong, have I? It's weird. Oh. Don't worry everybody, it's apple juice. Just gonna wait for a few more to join. Dave, why the miserable look? I'm not miserable, I'm just watching who's watching and whatever. And I'm not sure this is the best angle either. It's I'm looking a lot older than I should do. Where's D&J? 12 is their time. Oh yeah. Their video goes live at 12. Yeah, normally we put a video out live at 11, but there was a bit of a mishap and we don't have a video for you guys this week. So it's my mistake. I thought I went on holiday on the Thursday, which would have meant I could get a video ready, but it wasn't. It was a Tuesday. So yeah, we ended up not putting a video out. Hence the decision to do a live. However, we are working on 2 videos. I'm doing one over here, and Chris is doing one at work last week. So next weekend or next week we should have 2 videos for you guys. Mark, afternoon, Nick. Morning, Nick. Nick, how's you? I'm a bit sunburnt. I'm in Menorca currently. The weather's a little bit overcast today, so we're having a little chill day and doing a bit of shopping and whatnot, making the most of the, I wouldn't say bad weather. If it was in England, it'd be good weather, but it's not great for sunbathing. Just a point, again, apple juice. YouTube rules. The Drana, no video, unliked and unfollowed, reported to the YouTube police. Yeah, again, I don't know if who's heard this, but I apologise. It's my mistake. I thought I went on holiday on the Thursday and we were going to get a video ready and prepped for then, which would have gone live today. However, I was informed by my wife on the Sunday evening that I went away on the Tuesday, so we didn't have time to prep a video. So it means we've got 2 being made. We're going to do a holiday video. I've got no choice, I'm away. And Chris has been doing the update on the patio while I've been away, and I'm going to get them uploaded next week. So you should get 2 videos next week. That's the plan. Dave Noble, if you're on holiday, why are you here? Because I feel I have an obligation to you guys to make sure that I do something. And yeah, also we're going to shortly announce the winner of the competition for the £250. Side is apple juice. No, this is normal apple juice. Peter, good day, Nick. I like how you even type in Australian. No, it's not cider. It's not actually. It's not cider. It's nothing to do with apple. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Got much to do, boys. Their video's just gone up. Crack on. Crack on with that. Do whatever you want to do. Barry, hi Nick, hope you and the family are enjoying the break. and the rest. Thanks for taking the time to do the live chat. No problem. We're just, yeah, again, going to announce the winner of the competition shortly. Again, any questions, now's the time. Due to the apple juice, you'll probably get an honest answer. So it's probably the time to do that. Yeah, that's a good point. 45, 48 people watching and only 1 like. Let's get some likes. Hit those likes. I don't want to be one of those beggy YouTube people. I'm not used to all this stuff, so yeah. Hi Nick, how's you and the team doing? And could I ask when the next team up with D&J is going to be up? Thanks. I don't think we've not got any upcoming work with D&J at the minute. Always love to do a little collab with them, obviously. They're the boys, but it depends when it comes up. I think Jord does most of the grab work for us currently, so obviously we feature him. But yeah, if I think Dave was in the last video. It depends. I think them guys are really busy. They're on some big driveways at the minute. So yeah, but anytime we get to put them on video, we definitely will do. Tommy, I'm guessing Weymouth is a bit far for you and your amazing work. Do you know what? The way things are at the minute, I'll if you could put us up in your spare room, we'll come and do your driveway as well. So yeah, it's definitely. Nathan Price, more holidays than the king. I'm not sure about that. This is my first one this year. First one this year, so it's probably well deserved. And I'm not getting it big licks. I'm in small inclusive in Menorca. It's not. It's not the look. It's not the glam. It's not. I'm not getting it big. Karen, what snacks would you like delivered? Do you know what? I don't want to sound ungrateful. I'm going to sound ungrateful here. So we put a shout out. I think it's more Chris and the boys. I don't really eat that stuff, but Chris and the boys love a chocolate bar and some crisps, and then we put a shout out, and we've got like, this is no complaint, but like, how many bags of crisps you reckon? Boxes of crisps. So we're absolutely crisped out of mind. So yeah, it's a bit of a double-edged. You have to. What is it? You should be careful what you wish for. So now I'm trying to diet. I'm trying to look after myself at the minute, and I've got like 3 boxes of crisps in the house, and it's really, really difficult. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through the comments. Quite difficult to do. Do you think you'll get a Christmas card from Pierce? Doubtful. Doubtful. Yeah, a lot of people asked about that thing. I just it's difficult because I don't ever want to sound critical and insulting, but I like the kid. He was a good kid, but he's yeah. It just. Do you know what? It's to be fair to Pierce, we're a difficult group of guys to work with, probably. Like you say, I don't know, we work hard, we play hard, it's very difficult to find someone who fits in with the with the way we do things, and I just don't think, like, we take the mick out of each other. For a young guy, I can't remember how old he is, 19 to 20 years old, it's a lot to put up with. We take the mick out of each other. It's pretty brutal, if sometimes. Any guys and girls who've worked on sites, they know this crack. It's really difficult. And some people just, there's a bit of a flare up one day. That was it. he's good. He's a good lad. I wish him all the best. I hope he does well in whatever he chooses to do. He's a young guy, He's got, he's got goals. He's talked to me. He's got goals, and he wants to do well. And fair play. Sorry, again, if I go a bit weird, I'm trying to read. So, will your video be you and the family building sandcastles? Yeah, probably building sandcastles. Yeah. Drana just didn't work out. Yeah, it just didn't work out. You guys have seen we try and keep it as real as we can. It's difficult. I don't know what I can mention on this video. I'll get in trouble. I think you know what? I think we can. I think a lot of the problem, and this doesn't include Pierce, to be honest. I give props where credit's due. I think especially in the building trade, you're going to get certain kind of young gentlemen come to work, and I think the drug thing's a bit of a problem in the young. I mean, you know what? We've all partied, right? Well, a lot of us, but I think the drug thing is a bit of an issue. People don't make it very long. They like to have 7-day weekends, so it's very difficult. And it's a tough job. You can't be, well, you can, but you've got to be a certain kind of person to party like that and then graft like that all week, and a lot of people can't cut the mustard. Dave Noble. If you do a collab with D&J, perhaps you can show them how to do cuts on curves. If anyone wants to show me how to do cuts on curves, they can do. I think that's probably a little bit critical. Depends on time. What you've priced for. We get this a lot. I get this in the comments. How can we do this? How can we do that? It's just factored in sometimes. It's very difficult to it is what it is. Great videos, work mate, keep it up. My wife loves you all. Thanks, Bill. I don't know what to say to that. Not this current look at this. Look, all right. I'm a bit vain, but this I'm gonna have to get Botox. PGS building. Hi Nick. Is most of your, it must mean work, through advertising or word of mouth? I don't know. Probably advertising, really. The problem we have is, anyone in this game, you don't really have a mass of return customers. So you're dealing with, you work for one, so you don't really get return custom. You do get word of mouth. We do get word of mouth. I get some quotes come in and they're like, oh, you work for my friend, or I work with so-and-so, and blah, blah, blah. What we doing? PC Ronald McDonald, wife beater. Apparently, I don't know if that means vest wise or in general, but I can assure you I've never beaten my wife. Weird. English or Spanish? English. I don't know what that means. I don't know if because I'm in Spain, it's putting the video out to Spanish people. Come on as well. We need to get these likes up. I don't know how this works, but yeah, I think we've got 37 likes and 108 people viewing. My son's next to me, looking at me, gone out. It looks like I'm talking to myself. Andreas has put, move if you are homosexual. You get them all, don't you? Always put it 3 times. He's definitely the most adult amongst the bunch. JC, can you speak Spanish? Why don't you speak some Spanish? You show me. Huh? Gracias. What else? Ciao. That's Italian, isn't it? Ciao. Ciao's Italian. Sure it is. Beth's put, think you have a wee troll there, Nick. You get used to trolling. The whole trolling thing on any social media platform is hilarious, because you know, when I've been doing this YouTube thing for like 2 years, so if you honestly think you can say something that's going to really upset me, then you're mad. Children of the Base, are you on the beach? No, I'm just on the balcony of the hotel at the minute. To be fair, the weather isn't fantastic today. It's a bit overcast. It's still 20 something degrees, but yeah, it's not great. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to nip off and do a bit of shopping and do the whole getting gifts for people and go for lunch somewhere and chill out. There's loads of Spanish people messaging. I think because I'm in Spain, it's putting it out to Spanish people, not English people. So I'm relying on the followers to change this. Well, I'll tell you what, it's apple juice. Don't judge me. I'm on holiday. Gary. Hi Nick, hope you're having a good day. Was just looking for YouTube to see if you'd posted. Thanks for putting out honest content, mate. Appreciate it. That does mean a lot, because it's it's frustrating. I think the whole YouTube thing. I think that we live in a world of Instagram and pretending things are great, and I see a lot of social media stuff and people are posting patios and they're doing work and it's all edited and everything's spotless and blah blah blah, and it's all absolute, I can't say the word, but it's nonsense. What we're doing, anyone who works in the game knows what we're doing is the truth. That's how it goes down. It's the way it's done. It's a nightmare. So Barrett, have you got any plans for a new van? Mate, listen, that van is, me and Chris have had a nightmare. So we've had the other vans we had from new, and back in the day when we bought them, they were like £5,000 with like 20,000 miles on, and now for the same you're looking at 15, 17. So you've just got to run them into the ground, which we are fast approaching. And if it makes it another year, I think between me and Chris, we've probably had about £5,000 in bills repairing them. But once you're in, you've got to keep paying, haven't you? So it's a bit of a nightmare. Grant's put, I hear you barred from the beach for trying to screed it. Good luck with that, mate. I'm not screeding an absolute thing, not a thing. Beer on the beach looks really nice. Like I said, I'll show you in a minute. I'll jump up. Let's have a look at your view. I don't know if I can do this. I'll try. Hang on. I can't even stand up on that control. So, I don't know if you guys can see. So when I was a kid, I stopped. These are all villas here. But yeah, it's a pretty nice little cove in Menorca. Is it Arenal de something? I can't pronounce it. Paige. Arenal de Castel. So it's pretty. It's pretty snazzy. It's nice. You know. Do you know what? If anyone wants the details, I'll send them. It's cheap and cheerful. We're staying. It's an all-inclusive thing, which we don't normally. We've stayed in villas here twice before, but it's pretty good. Enjoy your holiday, Nick. Thank you. Someone's put womp womp. I don't know what that means. Enjoy your time out, mate. I work for myself. Ireland. If he's from Ireland, he knows how to lay a patio. It's in the blood, man. What do I look for in a man? There's something no doubt from some little balding fat old man, as usual. Me personally, I just like him to be really buff and dreamy. That's what I look for in a man, and hopefully, who can pay for me so I don't have to work anymore. So the lads working while you are. So are the lads working or are they working? It's a bit of a weird one. We've all kind of booked holidays at the same time. So what we decided to do was, next week, we're off work. Everybody is. I went away this week. Folds is away. I think Ryan's away in Tenerife. Folds is going to somewhere, I'm not sure. So yeah, we just booked some time off. So hence the whole video thing. Belinda, ooh, who is the main boss, you or Chris? We both do different things. I get this a lot in the comments. It's a ball ache. We do different things. We kind of both. So me and Chris started the business, just us two. It was a 50-50 mix of work, quoting, and so on. But someone's got to do the administrative side of it, and someone's got to do the. It just didn't work like that. So Chris does more, as you see. Chris does more of the on-site. So I'd call it like site management stuff, and I do more of the administrative stuff. Is that the word? Struggle with that. So I do all the like quoting, majority of the quoting, just dealing with everything, the ordering, the sorting the jobs out, dealing with the customers, which I'm not great at, so on and so forth. And Chris manages, my job's to make sure them boys have got everything they need. They've got work, they've got the stuff they need to work. If Chris puts his hand out, there's whatever he needs in his hand, that's my job. So it's 50-50. It can't work without each other. So there's no real main, it's 50-50. And then the lads obviously are there to do whatever needs to be done. He looks like Mike from the second Godfather. You'd have to clear that up. I'm not sure who Mike is. Ooh. Joseph, here's a good one. What's your biggest regret in life? Oh, that's a weird one. I'm not sure I can say on here. Second-hand car market has gone wild. Was looking for a wee van for my grandson. Yeah, it's crazy. Tom Green, how are you, fella? Shout out from Ireland. Tom Green, whereabouts are you? I'm in Menorca. Tom, hi Nick, 15 minutes behind the pack. Big up for making the effort. Do you know what? I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. It's nice. I like speaking to you all. It's good. Jaden's put, I love watching videos at 5 a.m. before work. Fair play, mate. But yeah, saying that, Piers Morgan's not on the news anymore. So long story short, the lads were working this week, just gone while I was away. But next week, everyone's off. Been spending the last few days scraping out between flags, Indian sandstone. What do you recommend with regards to grouting? Do you know what? Old school used to be old sand and cement. There's an argument for it. There's all these new compounds and slurries and all this stuff. I think the honest answer is it's outside, especially in England. The rain, the cold, the frost, you're never going to win. And top end you might get, depending on the location, overhanging greener trees and so on. You might get a couple of years, 5 years before it starts showing. It's hard going. So yeah, the honest answer is I don't think there is an answer. Is it okay for men to hug, feel, or no? Bizarre. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat, man. Hi Nick, building myself, although off now for a cancer op. I don't know why you haven't bought a tipper van. Right. So we get this a lot. It's just it's a bit of a nightmare. It's the problems with tippers or certain tippers is at the minute cost. And secondly, it's the loading and unloading. Where I live, we've had many a man who've they have, I don't know, they've gone to get some lunch and they come out and some crackheads stolen their tools off the back of the van. And so panel vans are, I mean, not that we're really winning there, we've been robbed probably 3 times now. But it's a lot more difficult. Enjoy your break, mate. Alan Payne, thank you. Kelly Emerson, hi Nick, love watching your videos, and the lads are great, thank you. Drane, When is Chris going to start letting Foldsy and Ryan lay patios? Chris would love them to start laying patios. William, how come Piers left? I feel like I've kind of explained that. Cat face enthusiast, you're kind of cute. Are you into blokes? First of all, kind of is a bit harsh. Secondly, unfortunately not. So off to do a enjoy your, don't drink too much. You said working for yourself would be great. Love to meet. Don't know what that means. What's the worst job you have to come for a customer? Wish you never did. Ooh, that's a good question. What's the worst job I ever had? I could tell you. I really could. But it's, yeah, it's, I do worry that said person would see this video and it would cause mayhem. And that person I am so glad to have out of what's left of my hair. Heat wave in England. There's always one in there when you're away. Heat wave in England. What's it like over there? To be fair, it's been quite mixed actually. It's still warm today. The weather's it's a bit overcast. But yeah, we've had, yesterday was like 30 degrees, like unbearable sunshine. But today it's a bit overcast. But you know what? It's nice to have a little break from it, to be honest. Unfortunately, shame on the... Oh. Do I have kids? Yes. I do have kids. Sarah, Free Palestine. She's making this political. We're not getting into politics here, not a chance. So I want to remain on social media. I don't want to, yeah, we have to be really careful on YouTube. How come the man with no name doesn't like being seen on camera? Because he's just a miserable, horrible little git. Like, he just likes to make my life a nightmare. So yeah, there's no thing in it at all. But he just moans. He just loves moaning, which is strange because he's great. He's really funny. But yeah, he just doesn't like being on. Yeah, come on, guys. If you can, someone's hit those. Please, I don't know how you do it because I've not been on the receiving end, but please hit them likes, push it up a bit. Peter, get out here to Australia. Do you know what? Would I love to go to Australia? I don't know. Kind of get the same weather in Europe, within reason, and there's less dangerous animals, so I'm more likely to survive the holiday. So I'm not sure, but yeah, I'd like to see it. I'm a bit touristy. I do like to get about. So plus I've seen that film Wolf Creek. I've seen what happens. It's probably not for the best. See, Jenna from Kentucky, listen to this page. You have gorgeous hair. Thank you. Someone who appreciates the hair. Start doing more shorts on social media. I don't know what to do with this, the short thing. We do the shorts, but I did do, but I'm just worried that your subscribers will get, if I'm popping up every day with little shorts and that, is it going to bore, annoy people and they're going to unsubscribe or so on. So someone has put, I need friends like you. You don't need me as a friend, trust me. Hard work. Here's a good question. How do you weigh up how much roadstone and sand you need on a drive? Being honest with you, I get it wrong every single week. But you get a rough idea. Years and years of doing it, you'll get a rough idea. You kind of know and you learn. But yeah, it is difficult. There's factors. If we've had really wet weather and the stone's wet, it weighs more. You get it there. You get 10 ton there, but it's only in fact 6 because it's wet through, and you never get it spot on. But that's how you go. Barry's put stick with YouTube. Someone has put I speak French. What French do we know? Bonjour. Bonjour. Someone's put can't unsub if we never did in the first place. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. I do worry, like, I know myself, if I subscribe to certain channels and it's bam, bam, bam every day, I'm like, ugh, does my head in. You end up unfollow. It's like when you buy a nice shirt online and then you obviously have to subscribe kind of thing, and they're sending you emails, bam, bam, bang every day. You just end up deleting them. So someone has put, do you like Legos? I was a fan of Lego in the past. I always wanted to ask somebody with hair like that, how many times a week do you wash your hair with shampoo? Oh, don't ask me about hair. I'm a builder. The truth behind the hair thing is, it's just difficult. So being in the building game, if I have it short, I can't be asked to put stuff in it every day. So I don't want to do it every day and put products in it. So it's easier to kind of grow it long and tie it up because I don't have to put a lot of stuff in it, and that's what it's about, really. It's just easier. Oh, son of sweat, who you vote for? Do you know what? I posted about this on Facebook earlier. I feel like it's a bit of a damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? I feel like, if you want my honest opinion, it might upset some people. I feel like if we vote Labour, the working man, all our tax money goes to other people, and if we vote Conservative, it goes to all their mates. If we vote for that Nigel Farage party, which kind of on paper would seem a decent variable, but the truth of the matter is, Nigel Farage does make a lot of noise and not actually do anything. Like, he got us to leave the EU, which is cool, whatever was what, but he then just sort of like quit. Left us all. No, it's been, let's be honest, it's been chaos ever since, right? Conservatives in power, Tories paying the mates, EU, leaving the EU, prices, all this stuff. Like, we're paying for, this is the worst time in British history since wartime. And we're just, you know, especially for the working family, it's not good. So I don't think I will vote. I'm not sure. Hey Nick, did you lose a bet to win to wear that top? Yeah, funnily enough, I was leaving your mum's house last night and she said, I've got this in the wardrobe and do you want to stick it on? Do you like? You guys need to do a calendar. I'm a boy mum and grandma. I love watching the videos. I don't think there's a big call for a calendar with us boys. Is there a video today, Nick? No, unfortunately not, due to holidays. I spoke earlier about it in the video. I messed up. I thought I was going away on Thursday and it was Tuesday, and I was going to record a video and get it uploaded, and you can schedule it to be released and so on, so I didn't have time. Your accent is so sweet. No, it's not. It's probably one of the worst. Nottingham accents are probably one of the worst. Do you use mayo or egg wash in your hair? I don't know. Whatever, if you want to use that. Nick, have you ever thought about getting to resin driveways? Oh, do you know what? I'm past caring. I'm past caring. I don't know. Yeah, I've looked into it. It's just different. I don't know. It's just, it's the same thing, you know. Morning, Nick. Who's looking after the dog? I've got God bless her. My mother-in-law Tracy is looking after my dog. She's staying at my house, so that's brilliant. Zena has put, "Goddamn, you're one handsome man." Somebody's got a bit of taste on it. Thank God for that. Would you travel to Uthwaite? Yes, of course we would. No problem. I think we've worked there before, maybe. I appreciate people there have got web feet, but they make decent bacon sandwiches. have you met kangaroos in Australia? TJ has a degree going. So I have just completed the second year, going into the third. So I've got my dissertation and so on next year. But yeah, it's going all right. Tough going though. Full-time, family, assignments, reading. Red Dog. Which Weatherspoons you with, mate? I'll send you a beer. Now I'm in a hotel in Menorca. Thank you. But I appreciate it. Marcus has put, you always put great content out there. Have you ever done a job over here in Rotherham? No, we haven't. But the way things are going, we're going to be travelling. What do you use for your hair? Obsessed with the hair. Obsessed with the hair. Do you know what? If I told you, you're going to laugh at me, so I'm not going to tell you. Huh? Tell them the truth. What's the truth? My wife's here now. She's cussing me out. Go on. Huh? Gunter's put, why are you gay? Such a... Oh, I tell you something. They're original, these lot, aren't there, some of them? Oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine you've got somebody on a keyboard, a term, or on a phone making rude comments about people? It's unheard of. Can't believe it. I was going to sat with my 2 kids and my wife.
You're not gay.
I'm not gay. Correct, Lucia. You told these children on here. TJ, what are you hoping the degree will lead to? I don't know yet. I kind of did it for shits and giggles. So I don't know. I've not really got that far with it, to be honest. However, worth speaking about, I do work with the Children's Bereavement Centre. So I work with kids who've lost parents. I provide one-to-one counselling for those kids. Fantastic work, absolutely brilliant. Hopefully before Christmas, if you guys are bothered, I might do like a GoFundMe thing. This isn't what the channel's about. We're not about that kind of thing, but I just think with all you guys, there's 14,000 of you. If everyone just chipped £1 in, we can pay. The Children's Bereavement Centre, they used to do like a big Christmas dinner for these kids, and we used to take them all out for Christmas dinner, and it was funded, but they lost the funding and blah, blah, blah. And I thought, if Upstart can put something together, I'll put my own money in. I'd put my own time in. But if we can put something together and do a GoFundMe one day, we can take these kids out for a Christmas dinner, and we can, honestly, it'd be brilliant. I mean, like, I lost my dad 18 months ago. I lost my mum at Christmas, quite traumatically, you know, like, I don't know if I ever talked about this, but I came home from Sunday dinner with her family, and my mum lived at mine, and she'd had a heart attack, and we found her in the kitchen, and we had to try and it was really bad. And I know how tough that was for me and my family and my kids. And these kids, like, what some of them have had to persevere and work through is phenomenal. Like, it's really hard for these kids. Like, I know how I felt with that going on and whatever else, but I think for these kids, it's phenomenal work. I love it. I'm actually going. I can't ever record any of this stuff. There's all GDPR, confidentiality, all that stuff. But I'm going away in August. I'm taking them away on a residential. There's a team of us, and we're going away. I did the training last weekend for 2 days, and we're going to take them away. We take them into the Peak District, and we do all activities with them, rock climbing, all these things, and it's massive. It's massive. I'm sure you guys, the people who are here for the real reason, who are watching this, can appreciate, like, just, and especially those of you who've lost parents, like, it's oh mate, can you imagine being 13 years old, and I know what happened for me that day, and imagine being 13 years old, and some of these, you know, I have to be careful what I say, but some of these people I meet, these kids I meet, and the things they've, it's horrendous. So yeah, we need to be doing something. Yeah, we need to be doing something and doing more for these kids. It's massive. So is the kid stuff part of the degree or separate? It was kind of part. It's kind of part. That's kind of where my heart's at, and what I want to do. So it's voluntary, you know, but that's what we do. Oh, it's a horrible comment someone's put there. I'm not even giving it the time of day, man. Fuck you, idiot. Yeah, we'll get rid of this idiot, yeah. Horrible comment. Awful. Yeah, sorry, someone just put some horrible comment about what I just talked about. It's awful. GoFundMe thing, we'll do it. Yeah, that's annoyed me. Where's GoFundMe? We'll do it. Like I said, it's not fit. Let's say if someone's put some comment about asking for money on here. No, not at all. Like, we'll do a GoFundMe. If people want it, they can. Trust what I'm saying. I'll provide some sort of evidence as to me doing this. I don't really need to. I don't think. But yeah. Yeah, well, like I said, those that are like, I hope you guys who watch this and have spoken to me before know it would be a genuine thing, and me and Chris will do something, and we'll sort out a GoFundMe, and we'll do something. I just want to do something big for this. I've been working for them, and the more I've worked for them, the more in love with the whole thing I've become, and I just think, you know, it'd be disgusting not to use this as an asset. And if we can do something sort of maybe September, October, and a bit of a raise money thing, and then I'll put it on here, and I'll film what I can. Those who've got a brain in their head realise that I can't. There's only so much that I can put on here due to the nature, the ages, and so on. But I'll prove it's gone to where it's gone with I don't know. We'll raise some money and we'll get a check or whatever, and have a photo took with the charity owners, and I'll send it. I'll put it on here, and we'll record that kind of thing. So. Someone's ears watching from South Africa. Amazing. Introduced the missus. I'm not sure she wants to be introduced at the currently. Louisville, Kentucky. Again, all you people, spare rooms. I need to travel the world, so put me up and I'll come over to these places. Yeah, again, you lot. Someone's put keep his thing on the GoFundMe thing. Yeah, it's something I don't want to preach about in all our weekly videos. It's boring, but we'll put out one video, and we'll put a link in the description, and we'll hit it. See if we can get Dave, D&J involved, and we'll try and do something really, really big for these people, like for these kids. It's massive. And like you say, it's you know, I don't want to preach. I'm not preaching. I'm not an angel, but you know, a couple of quid here and there. You just away with the family or the lads also? Unfortunately, as much as I'd love to go away with the boys, I'm here with family. So Lucia's just joining in here. She's a bit of a toothless goon at the minute, aren't you, kid? Looking like a hillbilly, a 7-year-old. Yeah, I can see all the people in the comments on about the GoFundMe thing who know us and what we're about. So again, appreciate it. It's massive. It's not for now. What we're in July, we'll do something nearer the time, and we'll, you know, I really want to make to be fair, I want to shock who I work for. I'm going to turn up with a check from us guys and say this is from B&P and the YouTube and all my subscribers, and this is what we've done for you, and we'll do a video about it, and we'll get the we'll get it all recorded. Debbie, another one. You are handsome. Thank you, Debbie. She can look past the wrinkles. Nigel, thank you for the inspiration for my own block paving. Couple of attention seekers. Get rid of them. Boring. The temperature out here, I don't know what the temperature is currently. Do we know? 20 odd. It's alright, it's just a bit overcast, but it's Britain, land of horses and medieval culture. Do you know what? Quite possibly true. I'm not going to even argue it. Not at all. What's up, big dog? Do you know what? I get loads of people saying to me in the comments, like, do you want to come out and meet us in America? You know, like they've got people who watch this in America and they're like, oh, do you have to come over? Because I'd love to go and stay somewhere, but I'm just a bit worried. I've seen, what was it, Hostel, that film? I know what's going to happen. B&P on tour, and we'll come out to America and we'll go work our way around America. TJ, squishiest fish. I'm from Derby. I'm not a big football guy anyway, but yeah, it's what is best? Free choices, crisps, or use question. Lee, question: are you a certified safe trader, or do you work with the council and do big contracts? I get offered them, or did get offered them. I don't like to do it. It's not. It's just faff. The contracting, the health and safety, the payment thing. Oh, we'll keep you. You'll finish your job. Oh, we'll keep your money for a month, and then we'll pay you when we feel. Nah, come on. Let's be done with that. It's not for me. Do you do any paving on site? Me, I try my hardest not to. But no, I do. Of course I do. You've seen it. I'm just reading the comment here. It's bizarre. I don't know who that is. Someone's put, this is interesting. What's good, family? I remember I slapped you a while back, but we squashed it right away and had a drink. I see you're doing your thing. Keep it up. Your channel is lit. I wish you all the best. I've got no idea who you are. Not at all. But rest assured, I've been slapped many a time. Could be anybody. My mum used to slap me, you know what I mean? I'll buy you a McDonald's, but I ain't going to give you a room and do your laundry. Where's there something about a load of sweaty builders' underpants that put you off? What the hell? Just scrolling through YouTube and seeing your face pop up. How's it going on your own without Chris again? It's really hard to do a live with all the boys because we haven't got time in the week because we're working. Then at the weekends we're all doing our own thing, so it's really difficult. So I'd love to try and arrange to do something with all of us. In fact, I don't if Foldy or anyone's catching this or watching it, if it pops up in the comments, I don't know if I can add him to it. I don't know how it works, to be honest. You could end up being hogtight, exactly. And to be fair, just putting it out there, we get some saucy comments off gentlemen in these comments, so I'm not stopping at anyone's apartment. I end up sinking in the bath. What what I said. This apple juice is quite strong. Do you work in Grantham? We could probably work in Grantham. Send us an email. It's not a problem. Can you pause these things? Can you pause a live? I don't know how you put, can you? I'm not sure. If you want to take over for 2 minutes, do it. I'll try to get my wife to do the cover. There must be a way of pausing these things. Name a car for an edit. I don't know what that means. Corley B, can you say can you pause these?
Yeah.
We take over for 2 minutes. 1 minute. I'll run. Huh? Just ignore. You're gonna get. Listen. You're gonna get Muppets saying stupid stuff. So let them crack on. What are you doing it, caller? I'm a bit more worried about my son being on this than my wife. Why don't you put it towards? How would you do this? Do it that way. And just answer questions. Supposed to talk.
Supposed to talk.
No one else.
Supposed to read it. Supposed to read it.
What is this? That's come on, Mum, you've got the new
Yeah, Nick's had too much beer, so he's gone to the toilet. And I don't want to be on camera because it's not my thing, so you can just look at the beach while he's gone. Oh, Lucia doesn't mind being on camera, but yeah, you're not having me on camera. Oh yeah, apple juice. I was not meant to say beer, was I? I've grassed him up. It's apple juice. The resort name is Aqua Marina.
You stop picking it up. Okay.
Yes, I may have had a few apple juices as well. When you're all inclusive, obviously, you need to take full advantage.
Ow, stop.
The beach is Arenal den Castel. It's a cove, so it's on Menorca, but it's an area. Lee 86G, all in bar, straight after breakfast. Of course, if you're English, 11 o'clock is literally apple juice o'clock. TJ, I don't sound North Notts. People say I don't have a Nottingham accent, but I don't know. But I am from Nottingham.
Get abused.
No, actually, they're nice to me. They abuse you.
Yeah,
they're nice to me.
That's what shit air, isn't it?
She grassed you up, so they told you to go and do what you drink.
No, I'm not filming. You answering questions?
Yeah, they said they want a better view. The time here now is 1:55.
Nice.
No, Pete, we're in Menorca. My name is Paige, TJ.
You're asking for shit. I don't know.
Darren says, I'm a great wife and I should be the face of the company.
Darren's fucking blind and deaf.
Menorca it's Spain, Menorca.
Balearics,
Yeah, Balearic Islands, Spain is Menorca. Andrea, we're on vacation. We don't live here, unfortunately. And the rest of the lads, I think they're on holiday, aren't they? Is Connell on holiday? Connell's in Tenerife, I think.
No, Bert's in Tenerife.
No, Bertie, sorry, is in Tenerife. Connell's going in a few days. And Chris is just at home, chilling.
Chris is chilling, yeah. Tinkering with Ollie Davison.
Pete says, lovely, appreciative man you have.
Lovely what?
Appreciative man you have.
She costs a fortune, pal.
Let me tell you, Nick, B&P is not as easy as you all think.
I don't think they think I'm easy.
I don't know who Dave and Stevie are, but...
That's D&J.
Oh, okay.
Give them a run for the holiday. I'm trying. People want to get in the water. It's free. Well, it's not free. To be fair, the sea's pretty. It's not cold. You get used to it, but yeah, the weather is a bit cranky. It does look like it's going to rain. It has been. Truthfully, I'm not one of these Insta people. It has been a bit hit and miss, hasn't it? Just ignore half of it. If you hold your finger down on the name, and then you can hide user on this channel. Bosh, see a bit. Barry, some people write some crap. Correct, Barry. But like I said, you know, you've been doing this long. It's just ridiculous. Like, there's nothing anyone can really say. He has a Viking accent. Thank you. I like to consider myself one of the last remaining. Do you know what? Mr. Slow's put, you Brits bring the weather home. Do you know what? Every time I go away, England has good weather. So if you like my good weather this week, you can thank me. Peter's put, haters are haters, 100%. Do you know what? It's shocking the amount of people. You get grown men just trying to like attention seek on the internet. It's like, if you need attention, get a missus or some friends. It's pathetic. How are the sharks today? There are no sharks.
No.
We've been telling my daughter there's no sharks.
We have a 7-year-old, so there is no sharks
There's
in
no
the
sharks
sea.
in the sea ever. I don't think there are in Menorca anyway. Do you have a pool? Yes. We're at an all-inclusive, so there's some pools. Showing the villas over here. So we've stayed in these villas. These are all villas over here, and we've stayed there a few times, but we couldn't be bothered with the faff of it all and the hiring. That's exactly it, Andrew. I think kids do think you're a billionaire. Who out of the wife and you takes longer getting ready? Do you fight over the mirror? Do you know what? I don't know. Do you know what? I'll give my wife a do. She's not one of these that, yeah, she's not a Insta bird. She's not one of these who tries to do all that. How long are you out there for? We're just having a little week. Do you know what, Mr. Sloth, all inclusive for the first time. It's not for some people, I get it, but it works. There's no cooking, no pots. It can be a lot cheaper if you get the right price. Sorry, I had to nip off there for a minute. ran out of apple juice. So do not read the hate comments. Yeah, not good. Need a shave. Yeah, look at this. This grey. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I tell you something. 20 to 30, fine. 30 to 40, battered. I'm like, I've got more wrinkles on my head than the M1. I'm like, oh, I'm going grey. My hair's all grey. You can't really see it because it's dark, but I'm getting old. I'm grey. It's hard. It's a hard graft. TJ, do they still fine you for taking the kids out of school? Right, don't get me started on this. I will quite happily take my kids out of school. I believe once a year, twice a year for a week. First of all, I'm not paying school holidays where it's 3 times the price. It's not happening. And secondly, I think the education kids can get from, it's just more important. Again, I've talked about working with kids and stuff, but the holiday, relaxing, we go out, we're not Brits abroad, we go to different restaurants, we eat the local food, we do all these things. It's so, yeah, school, don't get me started about school. Karen's put, it's all downhill from 40. It is indeed. Andrea's put, what type of beer? Andrea, it's apple juice. It's apple juice. Which is strange because it's got a weird head on it for an apple juice, but it's definitely apple juice. Although it's making my eyes feel a bit. Wait till you get to 53. I'm probably not going to see 53. So cap, it's beer. It could be beer. It might be. I'm not sure. Do you try and speak a little of the local language? Not at all. Barry, wait till you get to 56. Mate, in my game, I don't know what game you were in, but in my game, we're going to be feeling it 56 there. My hips and my knees are already killing me. So, yeah, it's not going to be fun. I'll have to get a little paper around like Cornelius, my son. Hey, credit where credit's due. My lad's got a paper round. And he gets up on his own at 6:30 in the morning every day before school. Don't even have to wake him up, sets his alarm, and he goes out and does his paper round, which I think is good for kids nowadays. He's got his own little money earns. What's a paper round earn nowadays? A week? 15 quid. I can remember doing it for 7. Where you at? I'm in Menorca, thank you. I always intend to do these lives for like 40 minutes and then new people keep coming and I want to answer the questions. Why do you drink this early in the morning? First of all, I agree. I think I'm on holiday and the weather is not fantastic today, so quite limited as what we can do. And also remember, we're an hour ahead of most of you guys. So Andrew's poor. Only got £3. Oh my God, look who that is. It's Cheapy, Queen of the Pixies. TJ, my paper round was West Bridgeford. Oh mate, I had a paper round when I was a kid, and back in the day newspapers were a thing. And I can remember Thursdays being the property paper, and it was mate, they were about 2 inch thick each paper, and I was that weak and feeble. You couldn't ride a push bike with a paper bag, and I used to have to get my mum to put it in the car. She'd offer, bless her, and she'd put it in the car on the passenger seat, and she'd drive alongside me to get off of mat, and then yeah, it was hard going. I think I got £7, but they used to have credit at the paper shop. So what you do is every day after school, you'd have a bag of sweets or crisps and a pop, and then when it came to the end of the week, you had no money left. So you'd done it for like sweeties. I wanted to wish you the best of luck on your YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's hard going. If you're doing the same thing, you stick at it. Don't drink and drive, lad. Otherwise, I'll nick you. PC Ronald McDonald. First of all, it's apple juice. And secondly, I don't drive abroad. It's not for me. Do you prefer using local merchants? Yes, we do use local. Always. Sunday Ram was a killer. Yeah, Sunday Paper, that was a killer. Pete, how are you? How old are you? I am 40. I know. It's getting bad. I didn't have a wrinkle 2 years ago. I nearly swore then. I'm not looking good. I can't read the name. Your apple juice looks like a pint. Well, it's not half pint, but half pint of apple juice. Tim Morton. Is that can't be my mate Tim Morton. If that's my mate Tim Morton, pipe up. I know Tim Morton. My dad helped me in the car. Do you go to church? Do you know what? I used to a lot. My family Catholic, Italian Catholic. And when my grandma was alive, she passed away, what, 10 years ago? Probably longer now, Paige.
Paul is 14, so 13 years.
13 years ago, my grandma passed. And we used to, she was mad into it. We used to, Sundays, I'd go with her. To be fair, it was never really my cup of tea. But I used to accompany her to walk her there and back. We used to do midnight mass. I used to quite enjoy that, actually. I thought it was quite a nice intro into Christmas. And we used to do the carol services and things like that. So, do you have a son? Yes, he's just gone somewhere, but I have a son. His name's Corley, nicknamed Cornelius, because he's a little brain box. Have you gone through a load of labours, etc.? We've got a good team. We've got a good team. We do have the labourer thing. I think the trade we're in, especially the manual labour stuff, it's very difficult nowadays. Young people, it's too. I don't want to sound horrible, but they can't do it. It's too hard for them. They ain't got it in them. And our job is probably one of, arguably, in the trades, the toughest jobs. So, physically, weather, everything else. So you've got to be cut from a cloth, and a lot of people can't make it. So. Someone's put, do you ever fart and blame it on the dog? I never blame it on the dog. We'll put it that way. How old are you? Can I pick it 38 to 45? I'm 40, as I said. I do look like I've been sandblasted. I've got one son. Oh, Tim's put, no mate, I'm from Uffwaite. Lived in Ilkeston. Sorry, I know I've got a good family friend of mine, and his uncle's called Tim. We've had some good. I can remember during COVID we had. This is before the lockdowny stuff. What is it? I don't know. Whatever. But we spent a few nights locked in what we'll call a garage, having a drink and a smoke and talking. And my mate's uncle Tim was there, Tim Morton. We had a right good crack. Anyway, I've got some questions, and Paige has picked a winner. That's the point of this. I can't believe I've got 99 likes and there's been hundreds of you commenting. Will you hit the like button? I don't want to be one of them beggy. Hit the like button. Quick, hit it. What time is it where you're at? It's too early to be drinking apple juice, but it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But on holiday. Okay, here we go. We've got some questions. I asked some questions earlier. Any weekend work going? I work 7 till 5 Monday to Friday, but I've got twins on the way. Even if it's shoveling, blah blah blah. We try not to work weekends. I've tried it. It's not the best. It's not. We've all got families and things to do, so we try not to do weekends now. Someone's asked about the weather. Does the weather really annoy you? Craig Pikett. Yeah, it's been really, really tough. The weather's been appalling the last year. It's affecting the work that comes in. It's affecting how much we can get done. It's really, really difficult. So yeah, short answer, the weather's a nightmare. Michael's asked if we can give him a shout out. So that's Michael Adcock. Shout out to Michael. When laying porcelain slabs, do you lay your mortar high, then tap the slab down, or do you level the mortar? Chris is your man for this question, but we do leave it slightly high, and then we put the slab down, and we've got like a vibro thing that vibrates the slab down. Do you prefer 2 to 3 week jobs, or ones that are a week long? I like to keep moving. I think keeping on moving is good. So yeah, for me, the shorter the jobs, week, 2 week jobs are great. I think when they go on too long, it can get a bit tedious. Hence the career choice. Really, I think that's why I didn't do site work. It's too. You just if you're there, and you don't get on with someone. You're there forever, aren't you? When did Foldsy start shaving? I've never seen a man as young, so hairy as him. The guy is, yeah, he has. I think if he didn't shave his face, he would be one of those like werewolf people. Give us a shout out. I watch your videos from the start. Paul in Daly gives a shout out. I watch your videos from the start. So I don't. Yeah, sorry. It's not the best, but there's your shout out. Right, so when it comes to the cash giveaway, what I did was, so there was no what's the word, preferential treatment. I got paid to just pick a name at random. Sorry it's not more educated than that, and I appreciate some people are gonna get it maybe, but I know who's been here from day one. I know who's always commenting and so on and so forth, but I can only pick one person, so this was the best way to do it. And I've chosen Matthew Drury 7180. I say I've chosen, my wife chose, I just got to pick a name. So Matthew Drury 7180. I'll tag it in the comments, and we'll try and get. So if you see this, please give us a message, email us, comment, whatever, and we'll try and get hold of you, and we will transfer the money. Or even better, if you want to come and get it, come and fetch it. I don't know where you are, but if you want to come and fetch the money, we can video it and whatever, that'd be cool. So there you go. So yeah, Matthew Drury 7180. Where is it you're at? Someone's put in the comments. Menorca. Yeah, come on everyone, hit the like button. Sonia, hi. The only week you've had off is glorious. TJ, yeah, I know, it's standard. How much of the year would you say you can't work due to the weather? Do you know what? If you've been watching the videos, we're pretty hardcore. Like, we've even worked in the snow. Like, we literally do. We just work it. We have to. In this country, you can't give up if the weather's bad. You just got to keep going. So any of you who've got builders working or tradesmen, they say, "Oh, I can't come in today. It's raining." Like, there's one. I think there's one video we did, and it peed it down with rain, and the customer even still came out and moaned at us and said, "It's on the video." She's like, well, you said you're going to get done this week, blah, blah. And I mean, it was torrential. We had to buy a gazebo to do the job. So anyone who accuses us of, you've just got to get on with it. Say some philosophical stuff. Philosophical? I don't know. I've had too many apple juices for philosophy. I tell you, some of these apple juices, banging. Someone's put nice. Oh, not reading that. Hi, bro. Look-alike of a friend of mine. I look like a friend of yours. Get a picture, send it in. I'd love to. I've always been intrigued by this because I've met people in life that look identical to friends of mine. So I'd really love to see if there's somebody out there that looks identical to me. Andrew's put, I would rather come and see you all on the job than get money. Make it happen, bro. It's all about you, innit? Crazy creative crew, can you give me a shout out? There you go. What's your fourth favourite biscuit? Ooh. Fourth favourite biscuit? I don't know. Fourth favourite? I don't know. I'm not really. I don't think I'm a biscuit guy. The other boys are biscuit guys. I'm not a biscuit guy. I don't. Again, I sound. The other lads love a biscuit and a crisp, so please don't stop sending them in. But I don't really eat it. I'm a salt and vinegar disco guy. I do love a salt and vinegar disco. Bourbons, we've had this right. Chris and Connell say that the custard cream is the biscuit of the sex offender. That if that's an indication of being a sex offender. So, yeah, I can't. Rob's put, I had my patio done when it was 40 degrees over year. We worked, I can remember doing a driveway. I think Chris went away on holiday, and me, Connell and Bert did a driveway. And it was one of the freak weeks where we had like 40 degrees. It was awful. It's about 2 or 3 years ago now. And I can remember it was horrendous. It was so bad. I can remember weighing myself in the morning, and in the evening I'd lost 7 pounds in sweat. It was horrible. So yeah, fair play to him. TJ, I'm a local sparker. We always need sparkies. Sparkies are needed. So yeah, get in touch via email and we'll sort something out. Have a great holiday. Thank you. Good morning. I've just watched D&J videos. Now I'm back. Oh, it's a bit of preferential there. Here's some dude here, look, hi from Moscow. You know what? Moscow, with what's going on in the world at the minute, ironically, is one of the places I've always wanted to visit. I would love to go. We wanted to go to Moscow. I've got a couple of friends go to Moscow before all the carry-ons. But even so, I would love to visit Moscow. I feel like I'll fit in. Where are you from? I'm from Nottingham, England. Chocolate hobnob, top tier. You should stop at the first apple juice. I think I'm doing pretty well considering I've had, what? If this was pints of apple juice, how many pints of apple juice? 3? Maybe 4. 4 pints of apple juice. Hi, I'm new. Hit the subscribe button. Hit it. Would you sell the watch if you have paper and box? Not too much. I don't know what that's about. The watch? Oh, my watch. Oh, it's fake. Shut up. It's about 200 quid. Beautifulness. I'll hit the sub. Love your accent. If you love the accent, hit the subscribe. Someone's put, stop unnecessary deforestation in your place because only trees can give oxygen, and plant more trees. Yeah. We'll do whatever. I mean, I'm not sure what we do is deforestation, to be honest. I'm not sure I'm deforesting anything. LB to the G, how you going? Sorry, some guy on a mobility scooter here falling off a ramp. What country you're not sure if you told us? I'm new to the channel. I'm in Menorca currently on holiday, but we normally work in Flat Whites. Put, were you on the packet last night? I don't know what you're talking about, but the answer is no. We protect our forest. Brazil on the other hand, correct. What do you do for a living? We're landscapers. We do gardening and patios and driveways, all the good stuff. Do you know what? This live on your phone kills your battery. I purposely charged my phone up for this, and I'm on 23%. So if I get cut short, I do apologise. I'm going to keep going until you're bored. Do you think Steve Cooper will do well at Leicester? Do you know what? This is not going to go well with the Forest fans, but I feel like managers get a hard press. Like, I feel Steve Cooper did for Forest the unimaginable, and he got us. We've been stuck in, I think it was like, was it 20 something years? I can remember Forest when they did well, when I was a little kid. And then they had this spell of being up and down divisions. And Steve Cooper did amazing things for Nottingham Forest. And then the minute they got into the Premiership and it didn't go dead well the first year, they got rid. And I think they should have kept him going. Do you watch Gold Rush? Do you know what? I used to love Gold Rush. I really did, but it just it runs its course, doesn't it? Parker. We used to like Parker Schnabel when he was a little kid. And do you know what? Not about the money side of things, just his work ethic. Like, can you imagine being a 16, 17-year-old kid on a building site full of men? Like, just telling them straight. And I used to love it. I used to think, wow. Like, you just walk up to, like, grown men and be like, you're not working hard enough, taking the mick. I'm sick of it. Blah, blah. And you're like, wow. Yeah, the guy's an absolute, he's a monster. But, yeah, it just ran its course and got a bit boring and it got a bit diluted. And I stopped watching it. You'd make it big in the US with your followers alone? I don't think so. What's 1 + 1? Your mum. Hi bro, where you from? I'm from Nottingham in England, one of the finest Robin Hood country. What do you think about climate change? Well, importantly, I will say I'm not sure the ins and outs. I'm not sure if it's emissions and whatever's happening and blah blah blah. It could just be natural. I mean, apparently when the dinosaurs lived it was hot, but what I will say is it's raining a lot more, especially in England. With the amount of rain, I mean, there's people on here obviously that are probably older than me, but yeah, I can't remember in my lifetime, and I'm 40, I can't remember this much rain. It's really difficult. Nice, mate. My granddad said, can you ask him before you take his shirts? I don't know what that means. Do you know what I mean? What? Oh. He's cussing my shirt. He's cussing me out. Oh, I thought it was a mate. That's horrible. Are you the actor who played Ghoul from Fallout? I wish I was. Parker made 15 million last year. Listen, Parker Schnabel, if you are watching this, or if any of you lot can tag him in this, tag us lot in it, and we will go and work for Parker Schnabel quite happily. Because as you guys see, we're hard working, we don't quit. I would love to go and work with. Can you imagine working for the man? I don't even care that he's younger than me. What is he? Probably 20 now. But I would absolutely love. If you said to me, dig, and as much as you dig, you'll make money. I will dig till I explode, till I drop dead. He'd love me. And Chris and the boys, they would, if we were on a percentage of what we dug out the ground in terms of gold, we would just, I think we'd kill ourselves. We won't stop. What's it like living in the UK? Expensive. Someone here's put, your hair looks classy. I think he's being a bit horrible. Thank you. He's probably some little bold bloke at home who's got kiddie porn on his hard drive. Flat whites. He always apologising for the shirt comment now. In defence, it is a bit of a grandad shirt. But I am 40 and I've got grey hairs and a grey beard, so I'm midway. So I'm quite comfortable. Great Britain, nothing great about it. I, at the minute, agree. I think it's one of the best countries in the world in terms of economy, living. You know, it's great, but it's been better. And I think we all need to work on that and try and get back from back to where we were. Outback life. You helped me not to commit suicide. Well, I don't say there. I'm grateful that you felt like that, but yeah, what I would say is, if you are feeling like that, you should reach out to somebody professional, and there's services out there that can help. Running out of apple juice. Thank you, Britain, for taxing our tea. Don't know what to say to that. I've got back on my feet and I'm happier than ever now. That's good to hear, mate. Flat white, what are you drinking? Estrella. It's apple juice, bro. I'm sticking to that story. Dog vortex put. Bro's got a crisp jawline. What does that mean? Explain what that. I don't know what that means. Is that good or bad? It used to be more crisp. Does that mean a bit of a desperate dancing? Steve Gill. Hi Nick. Your work with kids sounds great. How can we donate to support them? We can't yet. We don't want to. What we're going to do is I'm going to try and hook something up nearer Christmas, and I want to do like a big fundraiser. If you guys look, I can't express this enough. There's no obligation. I don't care if you do or you don't. But what I'll say is, the more of us, I've got 14,000 subscribers. If you all put £1 in, that is a massive difference to this charity. We can make such a difference. And that's not, I know you hear this crap on the telly and there's all these fundraisers on TV and blah blah, and half of these people get paid millions of quids and they're paying themselves a salary or what. This isn't what it's about. This place I'm working with, that money goes to them kids. Like, we can take them out for a Christmas dinner, there'll be a Santa or something and they get a gift, and it's little, but it'll be massive for them. It's incredible. So we'll do something near Christmas, or I think September, October, so we can get it to work out. But yeah, we'll do a GoFundMe or something, and we'll sort some money out for these kids. Oh, this dude. Why is these idiots like posting, like spamming, man? Gone. I have to go soon, guys. My back. I'm getting old. I've got little man boobs in that I need to get off. Are you Aussie? No, I'm English. Good question. B&P Paving, I'm not sure how long we've been going for. I think it's when my son was born, just after. He's 14, so 14 years. Holiday's going great, thank you. Weather's a bit shoddy today, hence chilling out, doing this. Have you always been in the paving game? Had a couple of jobs. Paper round. Pot washer at a restaurant, that was my first proper job. And then yeah, building work, surveying, did loads of different bits. Chris C. Storm, I recognise the name, you've been around for a while. Yeah, I'm enjoying my break, mate. Thank you for watching. If you touch grass, I'll subscribe. What does that mean?
If you touch grass,
There's no grass. I ain't going to that. It's miles. So you, Cali Ways put, so you make good money. I'm interested. What do you mean? In terms of? Chris CM Storm, like I say, I remember, I want to say this as well, like, obviously we get comments and so on, like, I know who messages and who watches, and I answer all the comments and whatever, so I recognise the local, the regulars, so to speak, and it's, do you pave roads? No, we do domestic stuff. Nice tattoos. Do you know what? I don't think I've got nice tattoos, to be honest. This was a cover-up. This is like a devil thing, which isn't great. I think you might be able to see. I've got a Captain Jack Sparrow. No. What's his name? Jack Skeleton. That's the apple juice kicking in. I've got some skulls. I've got my wife's name. Picture of my wife on the back of my arm. I've got my daughter's name here. So... what are you going to do once you have done your degree? Just keep doing what I do, you know. As long as work keeps coming in and business is good, we'll keep on with the B&P. However, let's be honest and real, I'm 40, I can't do this forever. You know, I don't want to do it forever, so, you know, another 10 years or so. Your tats tell a story. Do you know what I've got? In fact, I'm not why I'm getting into this. I've got quite a lot. I'm covered. I'm actually covered in tattoos, but someone here's put, it's a fake tattoo. They love it, don't they? It's a fake tattoo. Please give me attention. Have you ever fought a crocodile? Yes, I have fought a crocodile and won. Rest of the year busy with work, mate. This is John. Good question. Times are tough. Economy's bad. Things are quiet. Normally, after Christmas, we're booked up for a couple of months. We started off all right, but the weather just hasn't got better, and it's causing a problem now. We do need more work. I think. Don't quote me. I think D&J was saying in their videos the same thing. The weather's had a knock-on effect now. People don't want to do. They're not doing gardens and things like this because it's just the weather's crap. So it's been quite difficult. Masked mystery. What is your dream job? What's my dream job? What would your dream job be? I haven't got a dream job. I've never really known what I wanted to do.
actually, they're TV.
Bro, your accent is golden. It's ain't. It's from Nottingham. It's horrible. Buttercream, handsome. You know. What's the best car you've had? Probably the one I've got now. I drive an Audi Q3 at the minute, 2 litre petrol thing. It is like, I can't say the word, something off a shovel. It does move for a big-ish car, but I'd like to move up to the Audi RS Q5. Landscape is falling too, brother. At the minute, this game's difficult. It's really difficult. Hi, do you have a son? Cornelius. Yeah, I've got a son. Listen, Chris Neville, mate, I swear to God, it's just the trying to do the jobs and the travel, but I'd do a job for all of you, because we need it. It's business, right? I stopped scrolling because of our accent. Come on, Nick, hurry up and slurp that apple juice and grab another one. Do you know what? I feel like the time is now. Just came across your channel. What is it all about? Okay, JC Media House. We are a landscaping and driveway channel. It sounds terrible and boring, but what's up? But are we funny? I suppose it's not just about that. It's quite fun. Have we got the battery thing? You got the battery pack? Oh wow, got a battery pack. That means you can stay in it forever. Anyway, just subscribe if you like it. Like it. If you don't, sod off. Not bothered.
What's wrong with Nottingham accent?
Does that mean you would? Northampton. I'm not sure where Northampton is, to be honest. Is that quite far, Paige? Yeah? I just turn that on. It's not doing it. Oh, look.
Hey.
Yeah, but it's not going to stand up.
Boy, this is my favourite game, as he plays it. It's where you
have to make your character.
I can do that. It's just
Where are you from? I'm from Nottingham. Nottingham in England. That's where Robin Hood. So I'm trying to stand this phone up with a charger at the bottom. It's not that easy. Will it flip round? No, I don't know. I don't think it'll flip round. Sorry guys if you felt sick then. Okay, I will sod off. See you in a bit. Off you pop. Toodle pip. DM. I know. Because attention seek online. They're like little insignificant people. Oh, I don't know. That's what they do. They come online and they go. Eee. I get it all the time. I get people on. We put videos on and people leaving the comments like, "Oh, your work's terrible, and you're ugly, and your mum's this, and blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Listen, come on site, tell me all about it. We'll see what happens." Huh? We'll see what happens. Bash. It's funny. My son's name is. I'm not going to tell you.
It's an actual place in Italy.
His name is Corley, Corle, which is an Italian spelling. And my daughter's called Lucia. Although we call her Cheapy, Queen of the Pixies, because she's a pain in the arse. Elijah, I'm sure I've answered that question. The best car I've had is my current car. I've had an Audi 2-litre Audi Q3, brand new. And it flies, although I don't get to drive it. My wife drives it. I get to drive a horrible, smelly van. Nick, I'm in the garden on apple juice in Mapley. Who's Red Dog? Listen, who's Red Dog? If you live in Mapley, you'll know me. So you need to message. Which brand of watch do you wear? Just a watch. Here's one. Look, here's another attention seeker. T in I, narcissist. Spend time with your kids. I'm not even gonna. Whatever. Look, I've probably done more for my kids than you'll ever do in your lifetime. But there you go. Have a brilliant time with the rest of your family on holiday. Thank you. Are they Ray-Bans? Let me tell you something, Mac. These are £10 from Amazon. 10 quid. I don't wear expensive sunglasses because I lose them. I drink too many apple juices and they go missing, so.
Yeah, so bring both wides as well, yeah?
Than you'll ever do in your lifetime. Got it.
Yes. So there's a wire in the
We're going to get to attention seeker o'clock.
Yeah, right then.
know what's funny? So before I did psychology, in a sense, people used to say things that aggravated me or upset me, and I'd retaliate massively, and I get upset and I get all butthurt. But through doing that, I think it through once you start doing it and do all the work and the therapy and the supervision and everything else, you start realising it's more about a reflection of them. Like, you get people and they've come online and they see you and you do it. I'm not saying I'm doing great on YouTube, but I'm doing all right. You know, it's going okay, and I've got so many subscribers, blah blah blah, and they come on and it just vexes them. And rather than doing something productive, like a lot of you guys or whatever, they start saying silly things or what. It's just desperate and it's horrible. It's just, but it doesn't. It's just pathetic. Dean, hey Nick, how hot is it where you are? It's probably warmer than you are. Almost 14,000 subs, correct, mate. Peter, we're making it. We're getting there. Yeah, 100%. You should enjoy your time on holiday, but we normally put a video out on a Sunday, so I wanted to do this. Make sure you're all alright and do a little bit. Everyone knows me, super narcissist. Watch this, lot. Hey, watch. T in I, lot. I click a button with my finger and I go bam, and you're gone. See you in a bit.
That's why I wanted to call you to come down. To give me a battery pack.
Yeah, I was going to say, can we hit the like button, people? There's 93 of you here. Oh, God, these 10-year-olds get so tiring. I'm going to call haters.
That's why I won't call you to give me a battery.
PMC Productions, Nick, what made you grow your hair out? I said earlier, basically, I had it long before I did this channel. I'm in the process of growing it longer again. But I got sick of, at work, if it's short, I've got to put products in it, it'll look scruffy all the time. So the idea is, if I grow it long, I can tie it up in a bun. And then it's just, I don't have to put hair products in it, hairspray, all these things. I don't like wearing them. So at least this, it's just easier for me to deal with. Cottage Frottage, are you trans? Yes, I'm trans. I identify as a woman called Nicola, and yes, that's yeah, I am definitely trans. Yeah. RJK Electrical. Hello, Geezer. I'm sure I see my man. Where's his name? Polly Walnuts. Hello, Geezer. You're right, mate. He's another regular, I reckon, from his cutting comments. How is into cutting it process?
So if she presses that one.
Oh no, look.
How can I customise my things? How are you going to get back in there?
Tactical drawers, you should visit Chroma Beach. Where's that? I've got no idea.
Press that. And then clothing.
That girl turtle, bro. Don't know what that means. Oh, Norfolk. I've been to Norfolk. I did the Norfolk Broads, actually. How is not cutting your hair a process?
Maybe you can.
I don't know what you want. Red Dog, Marshall Hill. I know Marshall Hill. It's my old manor. I used to hang around there. We've got a lot of friends on there when I was a kid. I see you about regularly, but don't know you. Saw you and followed you a couple of weeks back on Westdale in the morning, passing the school. Both laughing your heads off. Mate, always say hello. I love that. That's fucking brilliant. Honestly, always say hello. Don't feel stupid. Don't feel thinking it's funny. We think it's great. Who won the competition for the other week? I can't remember, mate. I put it in the thing. I'll put it in the comments. I'm off to Sainsbury's. Got a mad hangover. Paulie Walnuts. I expect no less. Victory. Good afternoon, Nicola. It's Nicholas. Get it right. Check out his videos. I know. I don't know what this means, bro. I'm from. I don't even know what that is. Do you know? No, I don't. Tactical draws. I'm making a pot of coffee. Like I said, I intended to stay on here for like 40 minutes, but I kind of like reading the comments and speaking to all. I will say one thing though. I've run out of apple juice. I'm looking here, looking in this direction. How can I go? Are you going to take over? Where's the furthest B&P boys would travel for a job? If it was up to Chris, it would be about 30 seconds from his house. I don't know. It's costs, travel, the way, the logistics of working it out are quite difficult. So, but like I said, if you've got a spare bedroom for 10 of us, we'll come and stay over and we'll do your driveway. So, anyway, I'm going to nip to the loo and get a drink, and I'm going to hand over to my wife a minute. Is that me?
Yeah. Tone 9142, we're in Menorca. Yeah, it's really nice here. I definitely recommend it. Weather's not great today, but as I said, it's just one day, so. Nearest restaurants are really close actually. On the cove there's lots on the beachfront, so there's literally like 4 or 5 restaurants, and then you walk up to the street front and there's more restaurants up there, so yeah, loads of restaurants. Hi Samantha, sorry it's not Nick from B&P, it's his wife, but depending on who you're saying hi to. Do I do the admin? Not really. I actually work full-time myself, so Nick does a lot of the admin himself. Do we have any pets? Ollie, yes, we do have pets. I don't know if you've seen him on B&P, but Bugsy, the van dog, he's usually there, so. Red dog, I'm not getting Nick on the sambucas. Definitely not. Someone's asked if we're married.
Unfortunately, for me.
Nick says unfortunately for him, but I think it's more for me. Yes, coming on, how long is it?
I don't know. You were there.
20 years, I think.
You should know. I'm pretty much drunk all the time. I've lost my motor skill. It's apple juice.
I think Ollie Pepper is being a bit weird, so I'm not going to answer.
What is it? Is it an attention seeker?
Something about lace-up boots, but...
Lace-up boots? Tell him you can see a pair of my feet for a tenner.
Nick wears lace-up boots, if that's what you'd rather
Tell
see.
him, send over €500 and I'll send him a picture of my feet. And I'll even chuck in Folsey's red pants. So, get weird comments.
Jonathan Chandler's asked where we are. We're in Menorca, which is the... keep forgetting, Balearic Islands, Spain. It's classed as Spain,
I
right?
don't know where I am, to be honest.
It's the Balearic Islands,
This
I
apple
think.
juice is it's a strange effect on me. It's quite addictive doing it, isn't it? Because you just keep, you get more questions and you can't. Go to get some likes and subscribes.
Darren says, like the supporting wife, leave him at the bar, enjoy your holiday. All the best.
Tell her we're drinking apple juice. I don't think anyone believes. I don't think anyone believes the apple juice.
Daddy, I got way
He's getting spam. Huh? Put yourselves on.
Alright, she needs to toilet.
Is that you? Oh, sorry guys, I'm back. I just nipped to the bar to get an apple juice. I've gone down to 69. So I think it's a bad time of day to do it. I might try again in the evening, to be honest. Anna Maria Camilo has put hi. Hey. Katie Walters put jump. What, off the balcony? Ooh, that's a horrible comment. Come on, now's your time for questions. I've been drinking apple juice most of the morning, so, or afternoon. Visions in Blue. Hi Nick and chaps, did you do that patio? We're still doing it. So what happened was I was supposed to put a video out this week, but I messed it up. So I've done the live today, and next week we should have 2 videos coming out, so I do apologise. Nick, what's the yellow band for? I'm at an all-inclusive holiday place. Do you know what? I don't like this. Because I go to an all-inclusive because it keeps costs down for most meals, but then I want to go out in the evenings to nice strong things and have to wear this horrible band, and it just makes you look like a cheapo. Danny Hoger, I recognise that name. He's always on here. Thank you for your support, mate. I will do. Come on, hit the likes, hit the subscribes, please, and hit the questions. Type some questions in. I'm ready. What video editor do you use? I think it's called like Movavi or something. It's not great. Yeah, so it's okay. I'm not the best at all that. I'm a builder. I'm not very good at computers. So I can remember when I first started, I googled what is the easiest video editing software to use, and that's what I went for. Sean Price has put, "Are you my dad?" There's a strong possibility if your mum is in her 30s, 40s, that I've tackled her at some point. So yeah, it's a high probability. Messi or Ronaldo? Ronaldo all day long, innit? You say Messi? I'm saying Ronaldo, you know. Just longevity and skill set and... I think Ronaldo. Ronaldo is the one. It's getting warmer, isn't it? What's the best way to lay gravel on a dirt path? So, depending on the situation, edging restraints, so like a path edging, concreted in, dug out, roadstone, properly tight with MOT. You don't just dig soil and put gravel on top because it will just sink, turn to mush in bad weather. So that is the best way to do it. Rob Dixon, not seen you in Gedling for a while. Last time I worked in Gedling, it wasn't long ago. And like I say, I know we come across how we come across and whatever, and you probably feel thingy, but don't ever be afraid to come and say hello. Like it's good fun, we enjoy it. So if you see us working, pull up, it's great. In the Gedling Inn. The Gedling pub. Are you the guy, sorry, Rob Dixon, are you the gentleman I met in the Gedling Inn? Who does similar? Page someone's put, "You're mad handsome, not gonna lie, my sister's wanting you right now." Tell her to slide in the DMs. My wife says she can have me. You have to do my hair, do my breakfast, clean my pants, find my phone for me, my car keys. Book my holidays.
Gives me a break.
Yeah, my wife says whenever she's ready. Oh, Ranji, mate, listen. Shut up spamming, you absolute sad act. Oh, God, so boring. First to move is gay. Honestly. Over and over again. I can't even... How'd I get rid of him? Oh, here we go. iJuzo. Off you pop. Toodle pip. Do you get all of your brocks from Marshalls? No, we don't get them all from Marshalls. I personally think they're overrated. I think they are too expensive. I think they're arrogant in their branding. I think they're the shiznit and they're not. I was Marshalls registered. I won awards. They're just, they're ridiculous. We used to do I can remember them coming out and we did sales training, and they wanted us to price fix. They're trying to get all of us registered thingies to charge ridiculous amounts, pushing us, power selling. Gave us these ring binders to go around people's houses with. Told us things like leave things at the house, like the binder or the pen, so you can go back and power sell again. And all. I'm not about that. That to me is that's dirty. It's not for me. So yeah, it's not for me. Taking the box are a pain to lay. Yeah, John, he knows the crack. Mate, I've got hands like shovels. Like you can't really see, but my hands are huge, and I can pick them up. But Chris struggles with them because his hands aren't as big. I'm like a big lanky weirdo. But yeah, they're hard going. They mess your hands up after a bit. London Stone, Rob Dixon. Yeah. How many countries have you been to in your life? Quite a few. I come across common as more, but I'm actually quite well travelled, to be honest. Hi from Botswana. Wow, that's massive. Janie D. It's educational being away and respite. Correct. I agree. I think it's so important to take your kids away and let them enjoy life and experience it all. Funky Pigeon, that's all I've got, so that's all I can give is can you give me a shout out? So yeah, shout out Funky Pigeon. Someone here's put hey from your mum's house. My mum's dead, so if you're around there, that's a bit weird because my sister-in-law lives there. Too cool. Can you give me a shout out, mate? Of course I can. Yes destroys. Hi. Listen. Hit the subscribe button. Like the post. Hi from Australia. What's the band around your wrist? Did you get let out of a mental hospital? I'm still not out, bro. I'm still here. I'm on a little all-inclusive package holiday thing. How many subs do you have? We're getting on to nearly 14,000. I would love to hit 14. Why did Sally fall off the swing? I always feel like when these ones I don't know what they're on about, it's leading somewhere bad. Are you South African? No, I am from Nottingham, England. Mine's Mars put love the dollar sunglasses. I said this earlier. You're messing with the wrong person. They were like $10 off Amazon. Not about that life. I'm not bothered about all that. I'm like Chris, I hate porcelain. Rob's put, mate, honestly, it's hard going. It's hard graft. Red Dog, biggest driveway you've paved. We did back in the day. Funny story, kind of. 900 square metre front driveway, ran side and back, nightmare. And we did it, and we were young and inexperienced, and we didn't know what we were doing. Well, we did know what we were doing, but price-wise, we did it for peanuts. We worked for a guy. He was lovely, bless him, but he knew what he was doing. And in the chip shop. And our reward for doing this big job and earning no money was we got one day he brought he didn't even bring us he didn't even bring us a sausage. He came to site, we killed ourselves, and he bought us like 2 large chips, no cobs, no nothing, and that was our reward for doing this massive job. Well, we got paid, but it was peanuts because it took way longer than we thought it would and whatever. Too cool, thanks mate, subscribed, appreciate it. Rob Dixon, he's 50 next month, getting too old for it now. Bro, I'm 40, I'm feeling it, so I know. Incredible NA, excuse me, that's horrible. I don't know what you're talking about, so. Yo, what's a meal that you would eat every day for a year? I know Paige knows the answer to this, my wife knows the answer.
Meal you'd eat
every single day if I could. Pepperoni pizza's 1. Pasta. I've grown up in an Italian family. Risotto. Mum used to make a beautiful risotto. We used to make beautiful pastas, bologneses, ragouts. Amazing. I can remember, what's it called? What's that? Pesto. Before you could buy pesto in jars, my grandmother used to make pesto at home. She used to grow the basil and crush the nuts, and she used to make her own little jars, and we put it in the freezer and all that lot. So when that became jarred in supermarkets, I was fuming because it was like a little beautiful little family secret. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't eat too much pasta nowadays. It makes me a bit poorly. So yeah. So anyway, the answer would be pasta. I'm from Bangladesh. Yeah, Demo, 24 in sunny knots today. Have you gone this year? Tut taking kids out of school. You must have. Fines. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get fined, but if I do, I'm not bothered. I'd rather pay a £60 fine than a £3,000 bill for my holiday. So, subscribed. Would you be open to give landscaping advice to your subscribers? Of course I would. Just whatever we put, ask in the comments, we'll always answer. Love your opinion. Italian food is just brutally made. Do you know what? I am biased because I grew up with it around there. But Italian food, in my opinion, is the one. You know, just all of it. Like I can remember going to I've got family in Liverpool, and I can remember going as a little kid, and we sit down at lunch to eat dinner, and you'd be there till like 10 at night. Like there'd be like antipasties, breads. It just never stopped. It was amazing. If you had to do one sport for the rest of your life, what would you do? Boxing. I got into it late, but I really enjoyed boxing. I loved the thrill of it. I loved the training. I've never known a sport where you can train for an hour and burn 1,200 calories, use the bag work, pad work, circuits, footwork, all of it. But I got too old. I got a dodgy eye. I tore. Chris has done the same. I tore my bicep off boxing. I punched somebody and hit him in the elbow and tore my bicep clean off, and I had to have all surgery and that, and I just got too old. It was horrible. So yeah, so hence the nose. It's been smacked a few times. It's had some hammer and all. What's the beer on tap on holiday? And are you all inclusive? I am all inclusive, and this is apple juice. I'm sticking to my story. It's apple juice. I've been on the apple juice since midday today because it's a bit cold. And well, it's not cold, but the weather's not great. You can't really sunbathe, so I thought I'd just top up on vitamins and minerals. MG's put no way, only apple juice. It's apple juice, mate. Apple juice. I used to know a kid called Dale Baker. Dale Baker, are you that Dale Baker? I used to hang around with a kid called Dale Baker. I used to have a sister called Becca. Right, Red Dog, random, but I know you've lost some timber. How many calories you eat in a day? So, Team Freaks Transformations on Instagram. Give them a shout on my behalf. Go follow them. I've got a coach, Scott. He's amazing. I've always been into fitness since I was young. It sounds a bit thingy, but I used to bodybuild when I was young, all the taking the gear and all that. But then, yeah, it's not good. So, yeah, but I've always been into fitness. So, a couple of years ago, got really, really lean. And then my dad passed away of cancer. And my dad was quite a fit guy, and it kind of put me off it all. And I thought, you know what, what's the point in being lean and eating healthy and blah, 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 if you're going to cop it anyway. So I just relaxed a bit with it all. And then I lost my mum in November to a heart attack, and I thought, oh, shit, I remember now why we keep fit. So I've been dropping the weight back down and concentrate on the food and so on and being healthy. But yeah, it's that's what I do. Dale's put, I keep saying apple juice and people keep assuming it's cider. It's got nothing to do with cider. I'm just lying. Do you have kids? Yeah, I've got 2. Chloe, can you give me a shout out? If you subscribe, I'll give you a shout out, or kind of have. Where you from? I'm from Nottingham in England. Are you a personal trainer also? Not really, I'm just in dead good shape. for a normal person. I do look after myself. But yeah, no, I'm not a personal trainer. I train every day though, most days. Shout out to my training partner Jay. And to be fair, if it weren't for Jay, I wouldn't be training because I'd given up. And then at Christmas, I think he recognised that. He's a friend of mine. He was like, you need to get back in the gym. You've given up. And then he's the most, he just never gives up. Every single day he's like, if I ring in, I'm not going. He's like, you go in. So even when I don't want to go, he gets me to go. So. I'm from the Midlands, loving the Godfather looks. Well, you haven't got it yet. You're much of a golfer, mate. John Wells. Do you know what? I've tried. I'm better hitting somebody with a golf club than actually playing golf because I've got no coordination. I'm terrible. I ain't got the patience to walk around either. It gets boring. It does my nut. I'm more of like I said, the boxing thing, gym, weights, hitting bags. Yeah, the golfing's a bit too. It's too. What's the word? It's got too much finesse. It's got too much beauty to it. It's too much skill. Yeah. Do you know what? One of my good friends, a good friend of mine passed away last year. Skeller, love him, and his son is a pro golfer. He's a good friend of mine. I could literally get trained by a pro golfer, but it's not for me. I'm no good. I'm the guy you picked up the other night in the club. Oh, was that you? How's your bum? Is it all right? I'm gonna get kicked off. This is what I know. I've got to be careful. He's put sore. At least you know. Fight for tops, and I've won. I reckon it's about time for me to get off here before I get in trouble. Do you reckon? I've had too much apple juice. I'm gonna get kicked off and get banned. I bet DJ's watching this going, oh, I knew we'd do it. Dave will message me in a bit and go, you've gone too far this time. If you were in a tear up and have a YouTuber back you up, who do you have? Struggler, D&J, or the... Right, I can answer this. If I was in a tear up and I needed a bit of backup, first of all, I would ask Chris, my business partner, because he's a Krav Maga national instructor who travels the whole of Europe training. So the guy's like a Jedi. So as much as sometimes he's annoyed me and I want to smack him, I know if I do smack him, he's probably going to break my arm. So I'm not going to do it. And secondly, would be Dave from D&J, because I had known Dave before all this and before businesses, and we were kids. And Dave was a bodybuilder, and he won't show no pictures on here, but the guy was mustard. He was built, he was massive, he trained like he was solid. So yeah, he was the man. So Dave is a powerful guy. So if I had to choose, it would be Chris first, my business partner, and then Dave second, because Dave will strangle you to death.
Oh my god, it's always the red bits what get me, because it said you can't touch the red bits.
Oh, Jews are.
The red bits I touch. No, what you do? Please don't die, please don't die. Oh my god, thank god.
I don't know how long is an appropriate live, to be fair. Some people do it all day. I've seen it on TikTok. People do it all day long. Like, it's weird. Sun's coming out. I might have to go soon because the sun is coming out. Innit?
When we start getting hungry, that's when
I'm hungry now, I don't know about you.
we've had burgers.
I've had nothing. Except for apple juice. What? Shh. MG, how's the industry going? It is a little bit quiet at the minute. The weather's bad. People are skin. It's not the best in the world, but it's been worse. So we will continue and crack on. Who has the hardest, most successful job? You or Chris? I don't know what you mean by that because we work together. So if you can elaborate a bit more, Gareth. Yeah, who is the hardest, most successful job? You or Chris? I don't know what that means.
There we go.
Hogwarts summer. How quickly do you get through steel saw blades? Do you know what? This isn't going to make me popular, but what I will say is, over the years, we've tried £150 blades, and we've tried £20 blades, and there's not much in it. So, yeah, what I would recommend is using mid-range. We use like £30-40 blades. I can't tell you the brand at the minute because I've been drinking apple juice, but
What's his name? Hogwarts?
Hogwarts.
Tell him what house would you choose?
What?
Ask him what house.
What do you mean?
Name Hogwarts, what house would you choose? He'll know.
Okay, Hogwarts. My wife said if you had to choose a house, which house would you choose?
If he doesn't know, we shouldn't have that name.
Gareth's put stressful. Seems like you do the most legwork. I don't know what that means either. Getting tired. What? No comment. It's difficult. You've got to choose in a building company. You've got to choose between. There's two sides of stress, isn't there? There's physical stress or there's mental stress, and I've chosen the mental stress. So I have to deal with what I deal with on a daily basis, and customers and emails and ordering and sacking and all this stuff. Or the other side is you've got to deal with the physical side where you've got to, so it's very cool. So Red Dog's off to a barbecue. I need an invite next time. I will turn up just for shits and giggles. Lucinda's turned up. Here she is. She's out of bed finally. She's been in bed till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Glad she showed up.
I can also search like A Bradley.
Yeah, at the end of the day, both sides may want some apple juice. 100%. Apple juice is appropriate. The truth is, there's no... Dark Knight's put, do you brush your teeth daily?
So about how white they are?
Well, they're not the whitest, but my wife works for a dental. She's a manager for a dental practice, so you're probably the wrong person to mess with. So I've had aligners, said they are straighter than they were. They're not perfect, that Invisalign thing, and also a bit of whitening. But I do like to drink a lot of apple juice and coffee, so that's the way it goes. But so the answer is, there you go.
blocked, but no message.
Oh, I know. Why my husband? Why can I walk? Why can I walk? I don't know.
Don't like to put the good mate. Right, listen, I'm going to have to get off shortly, so if people have got questions, now is the time, because I am ready for a bit of food and a bit of chill, so Lucinda's put, can I hear the sea? You can indeed. It's behind me. I'll try and show you if I can. Yeah, I'm currently chilling in Menorca. We're taking a bit of downtime.
I can't move.
Hence the apple juice. I don't normally drink apple juice, especially during the day. I don't drink apple juice at home in the evenings. It's not for me. However, on holiday, apple juice. Vitamin rich, mineral rich, keeps you happy.
I'll do, but you have to have 402.
Do you know what? I feel like if I had boobs, this live would be far more successful. You've got boobs. Why don't you put boobs on? Can't get no cooperation. I add minerals to my apple juice, never get sick. Hey, same. Honestly, pure apple juice. I've run out now. Time's getting hard. Luckily, I've got the apple juice wristband. Riverline looks much nicer outside your house than DJ projects. I wish we could all just be nice to each other. Stop cussing each other out. Grinch, correct. People grinching. My daughter just said Grinch out loud because she's watching YouTube. I said people are a bit grinchy. What are you drinking? Someone's put. Well, I was drinking apple juice. It was shut up. Apple juice. Arlo at Arlo 223. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. Lucinda, I know you're pervert. I've heard you before. Peter's saying it's summer. I'm drinking. That I'm not drinking. It's definitely apple juice. Arlo, put your real name in the comments and I'll say happy birthday. I'm not saying happy birthday to some weird username.
Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Cowgirl, can you give me a shout out? Give me your real name, I'll give you a shout out. Lindy Pallet, my husband Scott is 52 today too. So happy birthday, Scott. Enjoy your birthday. You old knacker. Cargo, that's creepy. What did she say first? Cargo. Can you give me a shout out? That's creepy. Yeah, do one then. Not bothered. I said she asked for a shout out, and I said give me your proper name and I'll give you a shout out. And she was, that's creepy. Do one then, weirdo. What are you up to? I'm chilling by the sea. Weather's a bit crappy, a bit tidal, so yeah, just doing my thing. Which place have you enjoyed the most for holiday?
I would say
Malta. I've got family in Malta. My wife's got family in Malta. We go to Malta and the treats like kings and they take us all around everywhere and it's great. So we love Malta. Right. You know what? I think I'm going to drop. That's how I'm feeling. I might try live later. I think in the evening is probably better for people because they're busy. But if not, whatever. Lindy Pallets put Australia should be your next holiday. Put us up. Don't Wolf Creek, mate. I'll come over.
it's scared of Australia.
I'm a bit scared. Yeah, first of all, my impression of Australia is like dust, extreme heat, really scary animals, and the Wolf Creek guy who's gonna like touch me up and kill me. So I'm a bit worried. Pete's in Melbourne, and he's like, come over. Melbourne's meant to be good.
He's got friends in Australia.
But in defence, Pete on his profile picture does look like a serial killer. So, no offence, Pete. No offence, Pete. I'm being honest with you. It's a bit the moustache thing. You definitely, yeah. If you don't kill me, you're gonna tamper with me. So I'm not. Not coming over. I can imagine a cocktail at your house. It means waking up in a basement somewhere. I'm only messing.
Never have ever been before.
I would just say never.
Try somewhere and bougie for your next trip. I don't know.
No, I'm discussing
Never have ever performed on stage. Yes.
Lucinda, what's my picture like? What in your profile picture? Never seen often animals, etc. Not much dust, and we're not in the suburbs. It's 14 degrees today. Lucinda, hook it up. I want to come to Australia, but I'm not paying all that money, so I'll sort the flights out. You put us up, and you can show us around. I'd love to. I'd love to view Australia.
Just see YouTube and TikTok. Maybe get a perception of Australia.
Yeah. All you see in England's like gonna get killed by a spider and killed by crocodiles. You're gonna go to a swimming pool and a crocodile's gonna chew your leg off. So yeah, we're not down with that. But yeah, I'd be down with that. But can I get a visa to go to? I'm not sure I can get a visa to come to Australia either.
And you're scared of flying.
And I don't like flying. I'm trying to blag it. But I'm scared of flying. I can only go a couple of hours. I freak. I'm not a good flyer. I have to drink or take Valium to fly. I'm terrible. But anyway, if there's anybody out here who wants to put us up in Australia, I would be interested in chatting as long as you're not a mass murderer. So anyway, Lindy's put 24-hour flight to Australia. 24 hours. 24-hour flight. I can only do. Listen, my wife's laughing in the background. I can do about, right, this is my hotel, my...
What's her name? Lucinda.
Lucinda.
Tell Lucinda, me and the kids will come.
My wife and the kids will come. I can't come. Because I have to, I'm not good. I have to drink like 5 pints before I go on a plane. I'm terrible. I think, oh God, I'd be terrified. Lucinda has put, I live in Leicester, you can come see me, but bring your boys and let's see how many of you can fit in my hot tub. I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what to say.
Well, seeing as Bertie's the only single one.
Yeah, Bertie. She wants Bertie. She keeps talking about Bertie.
Connor's got a wife.
Connor's got a bird. Chris got a bird. So it's Bertie. You can have Bertie. We'll bring him round and we'll let him we'll sacrifice him to the gods of Leicester. I'm sure he'll be willing. Anyways, listen. Let's get off. I'm just... yeah, I need to go. So... I've appreciated talking to you all. Hope you've enjoyed it. I don't know what it is. We haven't got a video this week, so I thought I'd say hello to everybody. And yeah, I'll catch you all in a bit.